Congee, in Chinese cooking, broth or porridge made from rice. Meat, fish, and flavorings are added while preparing the congee, and it is most often served as a meal or on its own, especially for those who are feeling unwell. It's in the middle of the night. The streetlight pouring through the window is unbearable. It burns your eyeballs. Your body is sweating underneath the covers, but somehow you still feel frozen to the bone. Raindrops patter against the glass. You shove the blanket off your body and a chill rushes through you. Is the window open? You're pretty sure you closed it before you collapsed into bed. In fact, you don't remember much of the day. You got home with a splitting headache and you fell into bed with your work clothes on. At least you took your shoes off. What time is it anyway? You turn to look at your clock on your bedside table. 8:30 p.m. You really messed up your sleeping pattern now. But it isn't your fault. You felt really bad and you still feel awful. You're pretty sure you've come down with a fever. Maybe you should tell someone. You fumble for your phone and call Mom. It rings endlessly, but she doesn't pick up. Oh yeah, it's early morning in Hong Kong. She'll be watching one of those Cantonese soaps. Mom always turns her phone on silent when she's watching TV, like she's in the cinema. Text Allison, your best friend. You flick on WhatsApp. You feel so bad you can barely focus on the screen. You can do this. You type. I'm not being melodramatic, but I think death is near. Allison is typing. If you die, can I have your games? You hate all my games. True. I could sell them though. Hopefully you aren't actually dying or this will age badly. Such an opportunist. Sadly, I'm not truly dying, but I do feel awful though. I think I've come down with a fever. That really sucks. You know what you really need? You know what we used to have when we were kids in Hong Kong? Congee. Congee? You know, congee. It's delicious mushy rice in soup form, the equivalent of chicken soup. The best part of feeling ill as a kid was getting a hot bowl of congee to slurp on. It made you feel warm inside out, like glowing embers gently simmering in your stomach. If only it was easier to get. It's hard to get hold of congee though. Most places don't sell it. Lol, you could just make it? You know me. I'm clumsy as hell. If I get out of bed to cook, I'll badly scald something or fall into the stove. Every time I make it, it tastes bad. Okay. Before you kick the bucket, you still have options. She's right. You live in a town. You should be able to find congee, right? Check your local Chinese takeaway to Hong Kong. You load up their website. It's pretty clunky and the menu is a JPG on their website. You zoom into the menu. Nope. You start feeling like a detective of sorts. Or do you just feel silly? Maybe try Deliveroo? You scroll through the Deliveroo app. Oh, looks promising. China Palace. Right, let's see what we have here. Mixed seafood soup, hot and sour soup, wonton soup, chicken and sweet corn soup, chicken and mushroom soup, mixed vegetable soup. You've decided that mix is not a good word to use as a description of food. Mix with what? Let life's mystery lie. There's no congee here. You put a blanket over your head. You really wanted some congee. It would have brought you a lot of comfort. Sure, you're feeling extra sulky because your head is throbbing and you feel unwell. But this is a craving that just won't quit. is all you can think about. Right now, all you want is something familiar. You moved from Hong Kong to the UK a year ago. Coming off the plane was weird. The air smelled different. The shops and restaurants in the airport were unfamiliar. Furton and Mason? Caluccios? You told yourself that this name would soon become so second nature in time that they just roll off your tongue. There was also a distance when you spoke to people, an air of disinterest. You hadn't figured out whether it was a British thing or maybe it was something about you. Was it something about you? Alison, who went to the same school as you, came to the UK the month after and you've kept in touch. She reminded you of how things were before. Sometimes that's not a good thing. For months you've kept trying to find home in little things, like the Chinese shop that sold chocolate pandas, and seaweed and mochi and sweet tofu. You even took solace in instant noodles, which you hated back in Hong Kong. It was just an adjustment period. Only you're not sure if you're past it yet. You once wrote a little list, on the top 10 things that made the UK a funny place. The Queen and the monarchy is an entire institution. There are so many regional accents. Bristolian? Brum? You've never more than 100 feet from a Prit in London. Sandwiches are very meh. Why are there 2 bathroom taps? Scalding hot and ice cold only. People tolerate mince pies during Christmas. No one actually likes them. It's all for tradition. Everybody signs off their text with XXX. Why? Important life skill. Talking in depth about the weather for half an hour while sounding interested. Politicians yelling and bickering on Prime Minister questions is perfectly normal. Tea is the universal cure for problems. And finally, 10. Where's the Congee at? Alison is still online. No joy on the Congee front. Well, that blows. Have you checked Deliveroo, etc.? Yep, everywhere. Nothing worse than an unsatisfied Congee craving. You brought it up, and now I can't stop thinking about it. Thanks, pal. I guess not being able to buy Congee is just one of those things, huh? What things? Just one of those things you'll have to get used to. Gotta go, be right back. You turn off your phone. You should try sleeping. You pull the covers to your chin, although your head is still throbbing. Bzzz. The phone is vibrating. Someone's calling. Should you answer it? Probably not, as it'll just keep you up. Or are you forgetting something? Oh yeah, you called Mom a while back, didn't you? You checked your phone and you've missed a call from her. You should dial back. She picks up on the third ring. Hi, honey. I just saw your call. Are you okay? Her voice is muffled and tired. Oh, hi, Mom. No worries. Just wanted to check how you're doing, but I realized it was far too early for you. I can hang up. No. I'm just glad you're not on fire. Not today, but there's always tomorrow. She laughs. Have you eaten yet? Not yet. But that's because I'm pretty tired. But don't worry about me. I think it was just overdue sleep and I'm coming down with something. You know, work. Okay, honey. You just need to take care of yourself. I will. Make sure you eat right and sleep well. No screens before bed. And you know I always say, no tea after 10. Yeah, I know. Absolutely right. Okay, I'm just going to let you get on with your day. Okay. You can call me anytime, you know. I know. I miss you. I wish you were here, Mom. I miss you too. Bye. Hearing her voice makes you feel a little better, as if for a second there wasn't 10,000 kilometers between you both. But for some reason you can't really picture the house anymore. You can't see the bed she sleeps in, or the hallway leading to the living room. What were the patterns on the wallpaper? When you try to picture all the details, it's like they're nothing but brief sketches. There are soft edges, but the rest are nothing. But the rest is nothing. Blank space. It seems like this is the feeling of being there and then suddenly being so far away. Well, maybe that's what it's like to have a fever dream, drifting in and out of consciousness. You fall asleep into a weak sleep. You dream. Ring. That's the doorbell. You glance at your clock. 21 hours and 45 minutes time. What? Ring. You could really just ignore it, or maybe answer it. You hobble out of bed. The floorboards are incredibly cold. How did it get so chilly? You are most definitely going to yell it at this person. Open the door. Hi. You stare. It's Allison. Hi, it's me. I just wanted to make sure you're not. I just wanted to make sure you really weren't dying. I have an interest in your continued existence, she says. Yep. Still alive. Is everything okay? Come in. She smiles. I couldn't just leave this outside, in the rain, she says. Allison raises a plastic bag. Allison, is that? Yep. I think you might be the best person alive. I agree. This is awesome. Consider me a Congee. At the kitchen table, Allison removes the lid to the container. A hot steam rises into the air, softly curling into itself. You smell chicken, rice, salad, onions, ginger, garlic. Congee. Where did you buy this? I made it. I was feeling a little homesick myself, and since you were ill too, well, I figured two birds, one stone. You feel something welling up inside you. I really needed this tonight. I can't really explain. Yeah, I know. Maybe this is how British people feel about Sunday roasts when they visit Hong Kong. You think? No idea. Let's get some bowls. You both sit in the kitchen, slurping at the congee. The rice is a bit chunkier than usual, but it is unmistakably familiar. The warmth of the congee makes you glow inside out. Hey, Allie. Could we maybe cook congee together once a month? Or something? That sounds good. We'll need to think of a name for it though. Huh. How about Asian celebration? Asian celebration. That seems broad. Are we celebrating Congee here or generally us Asians? Well, why not both? You both smile. Deep into the night, the wind still howls against the windows, and the cold floorboards knit at your heels. But the congee sits warm in your stomach. You feel better. And you have a fleeting thought that just for a beautiful moment, you found a small part of home in this kitchen. And that's Congee by Rebecca Chui, found on itch.io, made with twine. Thank you!